Welcome to HeroQuest fans. We are back on a Friday. Thanks for joining us on twitch.tv/HeroQuestFans. And we're going to be playing against the Ogre Horde once again. So we've got our quest. I think Bohemius was here first. And then Grimlore and Glasgow. So what heroes would you guys like to control? It's like
Druid.
Okay, so Bohemius is the druid, we've got a monk, and we've got a dwarf.
I was playing monk last time.
Okay, so Grimlore for the monk. Glasgow.
Hi folks, can I take the elf please?
Alright. Okay, so we don't have a barbarian, don't have a dwarf. Alright, and where was the elf? Was he just at the door? He might have been.
Yeah, so I didn't. I wasn't able to take part last time, so I think maybe the elf didn't play. So maybe he's like, I don't know, he's gone to the shops and now he's catching up.
Oh yeah. He was buying some leather mugs for his collection, and now that he's finished haggling with the street merchants, he's going to join his.
Yeah, that's it exactly. That's it exactly.
Yep. Okay. Is there a particular colored rim you'd like for the elf, Glasgow? Your choices are red, blue, red and blue, I guess.
Let's go blue.
All right.
My dad would not approve. That's the Rangers color.
Oh man. Yeah, these remarkable rims created by Ribby. Good stuff. Okay, so the elf will start at the doorway, and I guess I think we have an elf already for this series, so you should be able to just kind of pick up where you were left off. But what would you want for your spells, Glasgow?
Can I have the earth spells? And I assume I'm still allowed to have 2 elf spells as well?
Yes.
So we'll go for Hypnotic Blaze. And let's go Time Stop.
Okay. See here, I thought you were going to pick Twistwood and Moontime, but I guess my predictive powers are not what they used to be. Okay, very good. Time Stop and Hypnotic Blaze and Earth. And some of these character sheets are in really sorry shape, so I was like rewriting them. And so I'm just going to run through real quick here what you have, Glasgow, so you can let me know if I missed anything.
Cool, thanks.
Okay. So I have that you have for equipment, toolkit, Warhammer, there's the elf, longsword, shield, helmet, rallying horn, longbow, whip, rapier. He's also got a rapier wit, but we won't get into that. He also has the following artifacts: the Elven Chainmail, the Elven Bracers, the Ancient Staff, which has been used twice, so it has 3 more uses. The Sky Orb, which has been used once, it has 3 more uses. You have 300 gold coins. Ready for potions?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you have 2 antidotes. Healing 1d6, you have 3 of those. So 3 healing potions, 1d6. A single heal plus 2. And you also have Holy Water, Potion of Alchemy, Potion of Recall, Potion of Vision, Potion of Strength, Magic Resistance against damage. You have 2 of those. Alright, any questions?
No, that's great. Thank you.
Alright. Do you need to buy anything with your 300 gold?
No, I'll just save up. Thanks.
Alright. Okay. And let's see, the monk. His abilities have reset because there's no monsters in view. He has 336 gold.
Yeah.
Heroic Brew. Healing +2. Potion of Defense. Healing 1d6. He has 3 of those. And he's not dead.
Okay.
Not sure why I had his body points at 0.
As well, I think last time I got confused with having a crossbow, and I worked out that it was the week before. I think I was playing as the druid for a small amount of time, and I think that's where I got confused. I thought I had a crossbow, so yeah, I just figured that out the other day. I was like, where did I get that crossbow from? I don't remember. You know when it replayed on YouTube?
Oh man. So we were wrong. I just went along with it.
Yeah.
I trusted you. Well, maybe the real crossbow was the friends we made along the way. All right, let's get that corrected. Oh, thanks, Jacer. Okay, I missed a couple of comments from Gold there. He says, "I would think."
Well,
Oh, go ahead. Bring me.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna read these comments. Gold Public says, "I would think that Hero Forge's printers and materials would be higher quality than consumer level 3D printers at scale." Well, maybe, Gold Public, but in my experience, not really. I mean, I've gotten stuff that is just much more durable than the stuff I bought from them. And granted, it's been several years, so they may have improved things, but to me, if you pay $45 for a miniature, it better be like awesome. And it wasn't. It didn't look good. It was brittle. It was terrible. I felt really stupid for having bought it. And I told myself from now on, if I buy anything from them, it's just the STL file. That's it. And if I print, a couple copies and one breaks, oh well, that's on me. I lost a few pennies. But if I paid somebody for it, it better be good. Yeah. Well, because I think they do their stuff in small batches. Like they're not assuming that you're going to build an army with their miniatures. They're just like, here's one character. Because like I said, that's sort of the idea. Is like the GM for a game spends all the money. Not to get into all of it again. But it's like you as a player just joined the table, you have one character. So you buy one miniature. So if it costs you $25, yeah, that sucks. It's expensive, but you just bought the one rather than having to buy, dozens and dozens of different characters. That's going to cost you a lot. In that case, it's not economical. Like a GM's better off just either printing it all himself or buying a box set of something. So
yeah, totally. I think it's usually for people who are playing a campaign with a character.
Yeah. And
then they put it on the shelf. Like it's like, this is my ogre mercenary.
Yeah.
And you plonk them on the board and play as him until your character dies or you make a new character, and then you put him on the shelf and you don't play him maybe ever again. Or
it's a unique.
I think that's all.
Yeah.
I think that's more like for rather than, like you said, printing out whole armies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be economical even.
But I think because they do that print to order, like you can either buy the file, you can buy the model, which I did. I mean, you can get it in you can get it in polished bronze. So you can get like $100 figure that's made of metal, polished metal. And it's like, it looks really awesome, but it's like, I would never buy that. That to me, it seems stupid. It's like getting a gold-plated car. I mean, it'd be awesome if you had that kind of money to just throw around, but the average person's never going to do that. But I mean, I could see someone doing like a tournament or a contest, and maybe that's the prize, is they give you the little statuette, the Golden Barbarian Awards or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Thanks, Jacer. Thanks, Bohemius. Okay, sorry, Bohemius, what were you going to say? Sorry for getting so distracted there.
I was going to say if you can solve the situation. Last time we started the quest, and I sold a short bow. Can I get it back to give it to the monk?
I'd happily buy it off you. I've got 336 gold. So
I mean, or buy a crossbow, whatever.
Okay, well, to keep things honest then, so we're going to cross off the crossbow. And is the elf going to buy him one? Maybe
Does he have money? We can give him money.
Sure, well, I've got 300 gold. I'm happy to contribute whatever anyone needs.
nice one. I think wouldn't the monk suit a bow better, longbow, than a crossbow? I don't know. It seems more fitting for him.
Well, on his character card it says he can use a crossbow, so the designers thought. But if you prefer something else, so in my custom armory, which I copied from other people, my longbow is quite expensive. It is
It's also very powerful.
550. It's two-handed,
no, I don't have
4
enough.
dice. But somebody else already has a longbow. I just read it off. Yeah, the elf has a longbow.
Yeah, the elf's got a longbow. Kurgan, I may have missed this, but the elf I thought also had a crossbow, but it wasn't read out, so I assumed that between the last time I played and now it was somehow lost or subject to some spell or something. I don't
Did
know
we
if that's still
find
the case.
Phantom
the lost
crossbow.
crossbow?
The quest for the lost crossbow, guys. We're going to play that next. Okay, let me go through. So the dwarf has a crossbow. The bard.
Is it possible that we use the Glasgow had to go early one time,
Mhm.
and we used the elf, and we passed the crossbow to the monk.
The druid has a crossbow.
Oh yeah, that could be it,
No,
because I never actually used the crossbow.
Paladin has a crossbow.
I have the crossbow since the first quest. I bought it, or I found it. I don't remember. Oh, they do it since the Crypt of Perpetual Darkness.
Joe took it. That's what happened. Just kidding.
I felt pity and I put it in an empty chest.
Yeah. Joe will have his revenge. We laugh at him now, but it's coming. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So somebody is getting a crossbow or a longbow. Well, you guys decide. Do you want to buy one, or are we just going to exchange gear here?
I'll just buy a crossbow. Save the bother. If I've got enough. 336.
Yeah. Not quite enough, but if you want one of the other heroes to loan you some gold, give you some.
Yeah,
I
I'll
can loan.
put in the rest.
Spare some change for an ex-leper. Sorry, Monty Python reference.
Oh.
for sure. So crossbow is what, 350?
Yes.
I'm sure I can spare 14 gold.
All right.
Nice one.
That works. Works for me. Okay, so the elf now has 286. And even though it's just through the magic of Zargon's fiat, we'll just say the monk now has... Or no, wait. The monk now has 0 gold and he has a crossbow. Is that what we want?
Yeah, cheers, thanks.
He's gonna have to volunteer at the orphanage to make up for it because they're like, hey, wait a minute. Like, listen, if we free the kingdom, things will be better. So it's still a worthwhile investment. His fellow monks will have to smooth things over. Okay. All right. In that case, Zargon's turn. Oh, sorry. We need the dwarf and the druid. Or wait a minute. Do we have? No, we don't have a dwarf. Not yet. Okay, so we'll just if anybody wants to join us, my usual spiel lesson is if you want if you want to join later on mid quest, that's fine. Find us on twitch.tv/HeroQuest join the stream if you want to interact with the quest live. But if you want to control a hero, best way, go to the HeroQuest fans Discord, hop into the voice channel known as Quest Talk, introduce yourself, we'll get you a hero. We'll get you going. So for now, we'll just put a little torch indicating where the dwarf was last. Elf is at the door, and we got the monk. And then does the druid need any setup here?
I'm good to go.
He has 16 crossbows. Just kidding. No, he has a crossbow, right?
My precious, yes.
Okay, so Zargon's going to draw his evil card.
Is the monk like, incapacitated or something?
Oh, got to get his body points back. No, he should have 5.
Yeah, I've got that on my sheet. Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for the heroes. Alright, the monk first, sorry. Monk.
I'll go through that secret door.
Okay. Alright, you see down the hallway. Now the point of this mission is you're looking for the Pit of Chaos. You're trying to find Festral's ring to destroy it by throwing it into the fire. By casting it into the fire.
Could I do speak with stone to see if there's any traps or secret doors, please?
Good idea. Okay. Alright, no traps, no secret doors detected in this corridor.
And what's that to the left of me? To the right of me? Yeah.
Closed door. And this is one of those heavy stone doors.
I'll walk just to the end of that corridor. And then I'll leave my turn there.
Here?
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Is that right? Nope. I was off. It's actually here. Sorry. So you don't actually see down the corridor. It just stops you right there.
Okay, I'll stop at the door. Thanks.
It was so dark you couldn't quite tell, but when you got close you could see.
Walked into the door.
Yep. Use 3 body points. Sorry. Not really. Now Doug would pull something like that. It's like, you're kidding. Nope. Dang it. Alright. Okay. Next, the elf. He's been waiting patiently at the door. No monsters visible.
Okay. Well, I notice you've placed a double wall token on the middle corridor there, going north-south. So I guess we've been down that way, guys, previously.
He's right.
And did we search for secret doors? Anyone remember?
I think it got searched by the dwarf, if I remember correctly,
Okay.
but
Looks very ominous. What about along the top, all the way along to the east? Is there anything going on down there? Have we been down that way?
A good question.
Okay, I'm getting curious here. Okay, so let's have the elf. Can I immediately drink my potion of vision, please?
Alright. thinking, what's that old saying? Curiosity made the elf incredibly rich. Something like that. Okay, you used the potion of vision.
Okay, so got my potion of vision.
Good a time as any to use it.
Um,
So now you'll be able to
can I
see
also?
ordinary traps. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll also cast pass through rock. I'll also cast rock skin on myself.
All right, rock skin. I was thinking that would be like the ultimate bravado. You don't even open the door. You just use pass through rock just to like phase through it at the beginning. That's how cool I am.
I best keep that one for later. Okay, and can I move into the dungeon, and we'll go 11 spaces to the east.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All you saw was a dark hallway and a stone wall. All right. And looking around with your elf eyes. Oh, it also allows you to see secret doors and regular traps. Okay. But you don't see any.
Yes, I was hoping on the way by I didn't see anything, yeah. So.
You didn't see any secret doors or traps here, and you didn't see any along here either. Yeah, keep reminding me of that, because I sometimes forget about the powers of Potion of Vision. Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Now the Druid.
And the Druid go in that little corridor. So going south. And move 2 squares to the right.
It's 9.
And that door is closed, right?
Yep.
So I'm searching this corridor for secret doors. You already use Speak with Stone, right? So it's useless. Well, pass then.
Alright.
Actually, wait a second. I am full health, so I can cast Bear Form.
Let me double check that. Wait, what? Hold on. You might not be full health. Oh. Okay, let me just double check the tape here. Sorry, guys. No, you're at 1 body point. What a jerk.
1 body point. Okay.
I know,
So,
it makes a big difference.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
see. Yeah, but you do have 3 healing potions.
see. Yeah. I'm just doing a fast calculation because. Yeah. So let's keep it. Let's keep the shields the ready and longsword the pass.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was redoing the character sheets too, and I kind of got a little confused. But yes, once you heal up, you will be able to use it again. Your life force and pixie have not been used at all in this new quest. You just used shapeshift once and lost it. Because you had some early fights. Okay. Alright, now Zargon's evil turn.
Unless the dwarf can squeeze in before Zargon.
Do we have one? Oh, yes we do. Jacer, welcome. Jacer, you want to take control of the dwarf? We just barely got started. Maybe he's not here yet. Well, when Jacer gets here, he's welcome to control the dwarf.
Yeah, I'm just driving home. Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay, no problem. Well, it's gonna be 10 minutes. I'll just I'll leave his icon there just so we don't get confused. Okay, now it's Argon's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, log trap. We didn't already do a log trap in this last quest, did we? This feels awfully familiar.
Yeah, it feels familiar.
Okay. Yeah, usually I discard them, but I put the deck back together, so... Alright, we'll just have me draw another one, just to be a little less that type of GM. Okay, ambush. That's better. Yeah, you move through a doorway. Okay, as you're walking, a monster stalks you and attacks. So we're going to have a monster attack the druid. Oh man. This is even more evil than what I was going to do before. Okay, so the wandering monster in this quest is 2 Chaos Warriors. So let's grab a couple of those and attack the druid. And we'll get our Slaves to Darkness music playing. Okay, one to the left attacks, 1 skull. Alright, 1 damage. Down he goes. But you have some options to heal yourself. Save yourself.
I heal 4 with the potion.
Okay, so you've used one of your d6s. You have 1 left.
Yes.
You're back with 4 body points. Okay, the other Chaos Warrior attacks. 1 skull. Ching! No damage that time. Nice. Alright, and thanks guys for the contributions to the next arena battle. Alright, heroes. Monk, Are you attacking?
Yeah, I'd like to attack the Chaos Warrior right in front of me. Sorry, I was on mute then. Sorry.
Oh, regular fisticuffs, or is this with one of his abilities?
I don't think, because did I used my Earth spell, didn't I? Or
Yeah, you did. And then
yeah.
I
So yeah, I don't really have anything I could really use. I could try Soaring Dragon and jump over them to reposition myself, but I think I'll just attack this guy in front of me.
Okay, I just want to say for the record, that ability allows you to jump over a trap, not over an enemy. But this is it's a really cool idea. So I think I should probably try to incorporate it somehow into his upgrade system. Like he gets new abilities. So let me file that idea away for now.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
I think instead then I'll do a regular just a regular attack.
You could use the air ability. It wouldn't improve your attack at all. It'd just be a way to use it up and get you closer to fire if you wanted to. But I mean, it's up to you. It's your choice.
What if I use the air thing just to give me a extra jump, and then I'll give him a fly kick?
Oh, like a.
But just for flavor, some kind of spinning kick or something.
Or I was gonna say an uncommon feat, but you just want to just do a flavorful attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you use it up. You attack. You get one skull. All right, Jacer. We'll get you here in a second. Okay. So Chaos Warrior rolls defense. Ching. He puts his hand up and like catches your foot and like kind of pushes it away, but you like spin to the ground in a really cool pose. It didn't take away anything from the awesome thing you did. It just didn't do any damage.
That's cool. That's my turn.
I just want to point it out. Air, the rotating attack is a spinning kick. So it's the same.
Yep. Yeah, like a mini tornado. Okay. So after the monk, is he going to try anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
I just need to double check something here because I know we talked about the stone doors. I think it wasn't clear like how many stone doors you could open in a turn. See, to open one of these doors, a hero rolls their base attack dice. If the result includes 2 skulls, if the door swings open, once it's been opened, it remains open for the remainder of the quest. But it doesn't say it takes an action.
I could try it. It's worth a try, I suppose. I've only got 2 attack dice, though.
Yeah, so you might not open it. It's up to you. Alright. He fails to open the door.
It's all good.
Alright. He remembers his master's training. Patience. Young grasshopper.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, next. The elf.
Alright. I'll have to roll for movement now.
Yes.
Eight. Okay, so let's move 8 to the east.
Is that to the end?
I think it takes me to
Or to
the
one.
second last square. And I don't suppose I can just peek round the corridor.
Sure. We'll say his amazing elf eyes allow him to see that there's a stone wall there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Secret doors, traps.
Apparently not.
Oh, come on.
Milton Bradley! Because I don't remember who wrote these quests.
Okay, I'll just I'll just end my turn there. Sorry. Onto the druid, the dwarf.
Okay, Jacer, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, just get you on screen here. Do you need any updates on anything with the dwarf?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he was standing right here on the secret door tile.
I've is it heroic charge and slip for my skills?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm up to date. I'll take a step south and I'll attack the Chaos Warrior.
All right. So what you got?
Oh, 3.
3 skulls. Ching! One got through. What?
All right. That'll end my turn. Druid.
Yeah. The druid attacks the guy on the left with the with the longbow. Sorry, the longsword.
I was gonna say, unless you're like clubbing him with it.
Oh. Yeah. 1.
Okay. Ching! No damage. Alright, my turn.
And as a desperate move, I open the door.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's a close combat here. Alright, you open the door, revealing the room. Inside you see a door. Anything else, Master Druid?
Well, okay. From your intonation, I thought that you had more stuff to put in the room. So, I'll move 1 square south and pass.
Yeah, I know. I should have done something really silly like, oh, it's not in this quest. Never mind. Okay, so you move south. How many squares?
1.
Alright, you landed on a spear trap. Roll 1 combat die. If it's a skull, you take damage. Alright, take 1 body point of damage, and your turn is over.
Pass.
Okay. Okay, this Chaos Warrior is going to attack the dwarf.
That's right. He sees the shiny belt.
That's right. 2 skulls. Ching, wrestling move.
All right. Let's go with there. Let's do the hallway.
Wait a minute, he doesn't have the championship belt in this one, does he? I thought he had it in Jungles of Deltarak.
I had it written down. Oh, maybe not. Quest 6.
Okay.
This isn't Quest 6, is it?
No, it was just his regular belt buckle. Still.
All right.
Former champion. Otherwise, I'd say your wrestling move should be to hit him with the belt. But he turned heel, folks. The heel champion. But no.
Okay.
Thanks for the alert there. Okay, I gotta type it in because it doesn't play automatically. I still don't have that fixed. I blame sound alerts.
I'm gonna grab his head and smack it on both sides of the hallway, just back and forth.
All
Kind of like a beat down in the corner of the turnbuckle, but yeah, I'll use the corridor.
Yep. Well, bangs him up a little bit, but he's still standing. Okay. Chaos Warrior is gonna take a step back. The other Chaos Warrior attacks the monk.
Can I use Twisting Torrent to mitigate that?
Just completely dodge it. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now fire is unlocked.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Alright. Be like water, my friend. Okay. Alright. Actually, it was my turn, but yes, your response to my turn. Okay, I'm done. So now it's your turn for real.
Okay. If I do the beam.
Yep.
Which one is that? The Burning Spirit. If I do that, is there a chance of me hitting the dwarf?
No, it's a better lightning.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll laser eye him.
It only damages the ones with evil in their hearts.
Nice.
Alright. So it's like... Boom, boom. Alright, so this guy gets toasted. Toasty! This guy takes
Brilliant.
2 damage.
I can imagine like smoke coming out of the Chaos Warrior's helmet.
Yep.
After that one.
Well done. So is he.
Makes the sound of the tea kettle ready.
Yep, tea kettle. All right, anything else, Brother Monk?
No, that's it. Thanks.
All right. Now the elf. Off on his little elf journey.
Elf Quest.
Elf Quest. That's right. Popular comic book series. Ah, Snake Eyes.
Oh dear. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll.
No celerity.
Oh, I wonder. Riddle me this. See the square that's one diagonally from the elf in that new corridor.
Yeah.
If there had been a secret door going into the room from there, would I have been able to see it from where I am?
Yes.
Okay. Can we go 2 squares to the west in that case?
All right. He will diminish and go into the west and remain Flush Ferguson.
Can I also cast? I'll cast Pass Through Rock on myself,
Nice.
and I'll end my turn.
All right. So the next time you move, you can pass through walls. Nice. Okay. All right. Mighty Dwarf.
I'll go switch to my crossbow. Crossbow, tower shield, shoot at the Chaos Warrior.
Unlike some other heroes, he can keep track of his crossbow. Ooh! Just kidding.
All right, 1.
Okay. He fired. Let's see if he's fired. Okay. Oh, too bad he wasn't a hero. Okay. Ugh, got him.
Awesome. All right, Druid's turn. Or there's no monsters. Let me move 2 spaces to the right. All right, I'll in there.
All right. Now, the mighty druid.
Well, I'm already here. So, search this room for secret doors.
No secret doors detected.
And, well, I pass to see what the rest of the group is doing.
Map. One of the heroes may pick an unexplored room. The contents of this room must be revealed without opening the door. You find a map with details of the dungeon. So, what will you guys do? Got a couple of choices. Sorry, I'm not
Do you
trying
think
to
central room?
bias your decision.
There's always some fun stuff in the center room, but
Hard
I
to
don't know.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I agree. See what's behind that big stone door?
Behind door number 1. Okay. So I have
Yep,
to
that's my
reveal-
vote as well.
Okay, it's unanimous. All right, so we'll reveal that.
I didn't vote, but that's
It's
fine.
got to be the pit, hasn't it? It's got to be the pit.
Well,
What do you mean?
I have some remembrance from the past. So
Back to a younger Bohemius from back in the day.
Yeah.
Nope. So you kept it quiet because you knew.
exactly.
All right. think we just had a cash in lopsided. Hey, thanks for that. Bonus potion for the dwarf.
Sweet.
Magic resistance against all spell effects. Find a small bottle hidden beneath a rusty shield.
Who doesn't have one?
Well, he wanted to give it to the dwarf, but I suppose once the dwarf has it, if he wanted to give it away, he can do what he likes with it. This would be his third one. Yeah, good question. Who doesn't have one? Druid has one.
I
Elf.
don't think I've got magic resistance.
Looks like Elf just has the damage version. He has 2 of those. Yeah, and the Monk, let's see. You might not, because the Monk doesn't have a lot of stuff, being a fairly new addition to the party. No, the Monk does not have one.
Can I slyly pass it to the monk while we're reading this map?
I suppose. Does the Monk still have Heroic Brew, or did he use that up? I have it written down and not crossed off.
Yeah, I do have that. It's on my sheet, yeah.
Okay. The next pass, he can give it to him.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, yeah, appreciate it, Lopsided. Yeah, thanks to anybody joining the chat. As you know, the way we play, if you're in the Twitch chat and you want to use your channel points, your gold coins to affect the quest as we play, you can help out the heroes, you can help out Zargon, you can help out both, whatever you want. We'll try to accommodate. Okay, whose turn was it actually, though? It was mine? Oh yeah,
It was your turn.
revealing
Yeah, the map.
the central
The center
room?
room.
Okay. All right. So we reveal the room without opening the door. You asked for it. The pit of chaos lies behind this door. And not only that, but there is another of these stone doors here, as well as some bad guys. Okay. As well as
Oh. Wonder what monsters that's coming.
Oh, I can't remember. Ogre, maybe a big ogre? Like a really big ogre?
Oh, like a boss ogre. Oh, is that the thing we got to get?
Oh yeah, what is this quest say again? What we've got to find the pit of chaos.
Yeah, but don't
We
we got
need
to
to find the ring.
We got to throw somebody in it, or
Astral. Some
throw
guy
the
called
artifact
Astral.
in there.
Yeah, Glasgow. Yes, is that quest.
The Lord of the Rings quest.
Oh right, Lord of the Rings quest. Okay.
memories are coming
Right,
back.
yeah.
All right. So let's see. We're just gonna say there's a shadowy figure standing there, and another shadowy figure standing next to him. Okay. All right. So that's what the map reveals.
Thestral.
Oh yeah, Thestral. Okay, the Chaos Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Somebody's been pulling the strings behind the the ogre horde, promising
All right.
them meat and fighting, manipulating them with magic, giving them unnatural powers. Okay, so that was the end of my turn. Heroes. Oh yeah. Monk's abilities restore.
Could I go in the room with the druid and do speak with stone, please?
Okay, where do you want to end up?
Just behind the druid.
Here or here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So speak with stone. So you're searching for secret doors and traps simultaneously. Alright, this square looks dangerous.
Okay. So on my next turn, maybe I can jump over that.
Certainly. Alright. The elf.
Okay, let's hope for a good movement roll here.
So the elf remembers all this because he was there 3,000 years ago when the strength of men failed. Couldn't resist.
Okay. Okay, so I've got 8. Cast it into the fire! Right.
Destroy it!
So, okay, so that's a roll of 8. Okay, so let's see. 1 south.
Oh yes, with the pass-through rock. Alright, he steps through the wall, and it seems to be stone all around him.
Oh dear, this could be risky. 1, 2, 3, 6. Ooh. Okay, 1 west. 2 west, sorry, 2 west.
Okay, he passes into another area. And this one, apparently there's someone standing there. So he's going to have to
Ooh.
move. Alright. There is a skeleton. And there's also some other monsters in that room as well. Skeleton here. 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 Another skeleton archer there.
Wow.
You might imagine there's
okay.
a tomb also. There. And a closed door to the south.
Any secret doors?
Well, your elf eyes can see secret doors, and you don't see any, but you do detect that the floor looks weak here in front of the door.
Okay. So far I've moved 3, yeah? 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay, let's go 1 east is 4.
Back into the stone.
3 south is 7.
Okay, into a new area.
Trapped in stone. I've got one square left. So maybe
I
I'll.
gotta reveal the room here. There is something. You can breathe air.
Awesome. Breathe the free air.
Okay, there is a ornately carpeted room. It's a nice rug, fine rug, and it looks like there's
Lovely.
also some furniture I need to put out. Rather plain looking cupboard. Closed door. You can actually see that there is a secret door here. And you can also tell, although it doesn't take an elf to see them, there's a couple of mummies there.
Any traps?
No traps.
Okay, so let's step one more south in that case.
Now, if there were an undetectable trap there, I'd still have to put it out. But at this point, doesn't seem to be.
Okay. Can I arm my long sword and shield? And can I hurl my holy water at the closest mummy?
All right. So this one here.
Yes, please.
All right. He's consumed by holy flame. Got him.
Pass over to the dwarf. Thanks.
Well, Jacer, what do you think?
I'll go 2 south and attempt to disarm the trap.
Okay.
All right, disarmed.
All right. Successfully disarmed the trap. It was a spear trap.
All right, I'll open the door.
Okay. Open the door. See a small room, and there is a closed door to the south.
All right, well, that was my movement action, so I'll end my turn there.
All right. The druid.
Okay. Small. 3. Uh-oh. Well, I enter the next room and 1 square and search for traps.
Smart idea. Okay, except it's too late. You've fallen into a deep pit. Pit of darkness, you might say. Alright. So let me reread it, because it is very different in the remake version versus the classic. Okay, first I gotta find the tile.
That's bad. Do we have a rewind? Wink, wink.
Do we have a flashback?
Yeah. Sorry,
We-
guys, I've not got flashback this time.
Oh,
Ah,
this plunges 30 feet. Okay, let's see.
transform in a bat.
It's
No?
much deeper than a
Doesn't
typical
work.
pit trap, causing dire consequences for heroes that rely on heavy armor. If a hero crossing a pit of darkness rolls a skull, they plunge 30 feet onto the hard stone floor. Okay, so there's a chance you don't fall in. So go ahead, roll your combat die. Okay. You rolled a skull, so you plunged 30 feet onto the hard stone floor. You immediately suffer damage based on how much armor you're wearing. So, I don't think you had any.
I got the light armor, the bracers,
Bracers. Okay.
the shield.
Yeah, non-metal armor. Yeah, so only no armor or only non-metal armor. You take 1 body point of damage. You can
Okay.
climb out of the pit on your next turn if there's a free square on any side. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's dark. It's dark down there. But did you see anything on the way down? Let me see here. Nope. My turn?
Of course. Cannot do anything.
Very well. Okay, so got lots of monsters, but they're all kind of trapped behind doors.
We've uncovered quite a lot of the map actually. With the board.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a good feeling about this room. I can't be sure, but there's a tomb nearby, and this cupboard in this fancy room. There could be something good. We're looking for that ring, then, yeah, and then we have to cast it into the pit.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
I have a potion of recall. I might be able to use it. Well, I will be able to use it to get back a spell, but it may be worth waiting to see, because time stop could be useful to have again, but also maybe pass through rock under the circumstances.
Definitely.
All right, I'm going to attempt to have one of these undead monsters batter down the door. On the roll of a skull, they succeed.
Oh, the mummy's trying to escape?
Nope, failed. Okay. In that case, they're just going to... here... There.
They're trying to walk through the wall where the elf went. They're kind of like, what happened there?
Don't understand. Okay, but we do have a mummy here. Yeah, that mummy's not trying to escape. He's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's enough. Reach. The elf. You saw what happened to the other mummy. He attacks. 1 skull. Elf. He called you out on the
So
carpet.
with my rock skin,
Yep.
I'm rolling 8 defense, I think, here.
Yeah, 2 extra from the rock skin. I think he broke it. Combo breaker. Okay, and a wrestling move.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt a neck breaker, but I might well decapitate this thing.
All right, 1 damage. Kind of like twists himself back into shape. Looks really painful, but he feels no pain. But not in the Warhammer sense of feeling no pain. Okay. Alright, in that case, let's see. I got all these bad guys. Alright, the one shadowy figure speaks to the other shadowy figure. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't look good in there. I mean, I don't think they're making New York cheesecake in there.
That's not a lava pit. It's just a giant bowl of baked beans.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. Okay. This character, this dark shadowy figure of some sort, begins to like do some kind of mysterious action with his staff and his hands there, and out of the pit arise a couple of mummies. They're like gross, slimy mummies, so they don't burst into flame instantly. Okay. Alright, that's the end of Zargon's turn. Back to the heroes.
Okay, do I have to roll to move?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Ribby. Ribby's here. He's probably working.
1, 2.
Appreciate it, though.
Can I go into the room and jump over that pit with Soaring Dragon?
Okay, yeah, your power's reset. Okay, so you automatically jump over it with no problem.
Yeah.
And where do you want to end up?
Just right of the character that fell in. Yeah.
Druid, okay. Alright, next.
Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Okay. Next, the elf.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just keep the longbow and shield armed, and I'll attack the mummy with the longsword. Sorry, the long sword and shield.
Okay.
So just 3 dice attack.
Yep.
One skull.
Got him. This time the mummy stays down.
Roll for movement. I will want to search this cupboard, but just in case any of these bad guys try to find me. So I've got 4. So can I just move 3 to the east and 1 south? Okay, I'll pass on to the mighty dwarf.
All right. Gonna equip my my regular shield, and I'll stick with the crossbow. So I'll go with the regular shield.
Okay.
2 dice. 5. I'll drink my potion of dexterity to jump the big dark hole,
All right.
and I'll open the door to the south.
Haha. Very impressive. Okay, opening the door, revealing whatever lies behind it. Did you have dexterity?
Yeah. I'm running low, but yeah. I got just used that. I was gonna use the airwalk, but I already used that a couple quests back. I gave my alchemy to Bohemius.
You better tell me what you've got, because I'm questioning what I've got written down here.
I've got a +2 healing, a D6 healing, a superior restoration,
Yeah.
2 antidotes, 2
Yeah.
wolfsbane, 1 potion of skill, 1 potion of charm. That's what I got left.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I don't. I got, hold on. I got a resist all effects, and I have 2 resist magical damage, or magical resist on damage.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, there's a couple things I forgot to cross off, so got them now. I just didn't see dexterity, but I'll take your word for it.
That was actually one of the more recent potions I got.
Yeah, see, I try to... I need to stick to my own system. Strike through it rather than just erase it, because if I just erase it, then I tend to forget. Like, oh, it's used recently. Okay, well anyway.
I'll do, I'll put 1, because, that I have 1 potion, and if I use it, I just circle it. So it looks like, I don't have any. I got a big 0 with the slash in it now.
Everybody's got their own system.
Yeah, so that's what I try to do. But every once in a while, I'll write down the same potion, so I'll have it in 2 spots instead of just 1 spot. Instead of, adding ×2 to the end.
And to those who say
I go and I'll write it all over again. Yeah.
Digital character sheets, I mean, those are only as good as if you update them. So one way or another, you got to keep track. Still, between you guys and me, I mean, I think we do a fairly good job. Okay, so the room is revealed. And inside you see a bridge over a yawning abyss. A very deep, very dangerous looking chasm. And there is a bad guy here as well. It's not a troll. Plus he's on top of the bridge. So this would be an ogre champion.
It's a Balrog. Ogre champion. Alright,
That would be cool though.
let's,
Foe that is far
since I got
beyond
the
all of
crossbow in
you.
my hand, I'll shoot him.
You will try. Okay.
Yep. All right.
2 skulls.
Does he have 5 or 6 defense?
5.
Okay.
Ah, too bad he wasn't a hero. He blocked 1, he took 1 damage.
All right. Druid.
The druid moves 1 square south.
He climbs 30 feet, and then there, at last.
and cast his healing spells. His spell on himself.
Right.
4 body point.
Okay, so that was his life force.
Light force.
Yeah, life force. Go back full. Get back my shapeshift.
Yes. Ready to be used again.
And that's why I want the wand, so I can cast the healing and the bear form in the same turn. Okay, you go. Yeah, it would be interesting. Does the spell ring have a limitation for the wizard, or anybody can use it? I don't remember.
Anybody who can
Anybody
use
that have a
spells.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yep. In the original, it only said wizard
Yep.
and elf because you didn't have all these other heroes yet. But in the remake, they did anticipate
That's cool.
combinations.
Yep. You go. Your turn, ogre.
I have my choice of targets, don't I? Yes. He's going to 1, 2. Since you can attack diagonally in this version, I could attack the druid, or I could attack the dwarf.
Normally, all the double base monster can attack diagonally. So
But in the original, I mean, he was just a single square. A big square, to be sure, but just a single.
yeah, but it's an upgrade. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise,
For
you
him to
just
escape, but he has
or
a longer
fight.
reach. Yeah. Okay. I guess I've got my choice of targets. I don't know. He's kind of chaotic, I guess. This is just me rolling to decide. Okay. Attacking the druid. And he attacks with 5. 3 skulls. Ching, 1 got through. Meanwhile, in the Pit of Chaos room,
The Bat Cave.
it's like at an angle because it's the bad guy's lair. Okay. Alright, these undead are going to try to batter down the door once again. Let's see. Try a villainous feat. If it's a skull, I succeed. Nope. Okay, back to the heroes. Now the question is, can the monk see a monster? Well, he has blocked line of sight, so I'm going to say his power is reset.
Okay. Can I move through the dwarf, please, if that's okay.
Not much room to maneuver.
No, that's the thing.
So the ogre is actually blocking the door, and you've got a pit right here. So what's his plan?
I'm trying to think if I've got any abilities, maybe. Don't think I've got anything.
Action. You can jump over a trap.
Yeah.
Even if you went into the pit, you couldn't reach the monster.
I think I'll just wait my turn there. Has this room been searched? Maybe. Oh no, I can't do that with the monster there. No, I'll just leave my turn there.
Well, if you got your stuff back and you're out of line of sight, you could use your Speak with Stone. I don't know that it would reveal much. You could also jump down into the pit and use your Twisting Turret to not take damage, and then search the bottom.
He's right.
Yeah.
You have to be on your next turn unless there's a bonus search. Let me just check here. In all the excitement, I kind of forgot if you guys had one still.
Well, he didn't use an action.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there is a bonus search. So I guess either way.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do some acrobatics, dive down there, and then search.
See, now here's where if we were kids and we were playing, like, he would just be pranking you, like it doesn't really work that way, and you drop down, and Zargon's like, I didn't say that's how the power worked. He said that. I don't know what he's telling you. Okay. So you... Alright, and then you warped through it and didn't do damage, just landed safely, gently. And now are you searching the pit?
Yeah, please.
Alright. Is this with the bonus search or is this with the regular?
I'll use up the bonus search just to be safe.
Okay. Safe search. Potion of healing.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's always a good pull.
Did that fall out of the druid's pocket? No. He just didn't have eyes to see what you saw. Alright, so healing 1d6. So you've got 4 of those now.
Yeah.
I've got to update it manually. Hold on a second here.
I'm getting a nice collection of potions now.
Yep. Alright, did that update on the screen? Ah, it worked. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I mean, you could use a regular search now, but I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, go on.
So get a
Might as well.
wandering monster down the hole with you. Oh, okay. My predictive powers. Okay, so monster apparently was down there too. That's going to be wild.
That's
okay.
fitting, actually.
So there's 2 Chaos Warriors down the hole with you. Or no, I guess they'd have to be on adjacent squares, wouldn't they? That's the only way it would make sense.
What about when I climb out, they climb out after me?
Well, I guess they would be trapping you in the hole, so that's kind of bad for you. You'd have to be fighting them from the pit, so you'd be at a disadvantage down there. Okay, I knew I had some more figures than this. Here we go. Ha! Ha! Okay, so because you're in the pit, don't you get a disadvantage? Oh yeah, it's just like a normal pit. So you defend with 1 less. So you only defend with 2 instead of 3.
Yeah.
So the Chaos Warrior on the top reaches down in to swat at you. Three skulls. Alright, you take 3 damage. Alright, the second Chaos Warrior to the right swats down into the hole to attack you. He missed! Okay, so that was the monk's turn. Now the elf. You can hear skeletons pounding on the door,
search.
but yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess if he gets into that room beside me, maybe he doesn't know about the secret door yet. So, right, let's go for a search for treasure in this room. This lovely ornate room.
Alright, inside the cupboard, in a hollowed out book, you find what appears to be Festral's ring.
Ooh, the One Ring.
Also, you find, well, there are many rings of power in this world, and not to be trifled with lightly. Okay, you also find 10 diamonds. Each of the diamonds is worth 75 gold coins.
Ooh, I make that 750.
Yeah, so you've got a nice Viking funeral waiting for you if you don't make it out of here. So you should have 1,036 gold now. Assuming you
Yeah, the elves never had this much money before. Okay. Right, awesome. Right, so
you get the dragon sickness as well as the curse of the ring.
okay, so we've got to get this this ring down that pit.
All right.
Okay.
Rather foolish of him to just stash it in that such an easy to find location. Clearly, he seems to have underestimated. I'm really very curious about what's in this room beside me. But also, I think maybe the corridor just south of me will lead to this big room with the pit. And I guess that's where I have to be going. Okay, let's see what we get for movement first. Okay, we got 8. Okay, let's go 1 west, 1 south. Open the door. Alright, door creaks open. It's a fine looking door, but apparently the hinges are kind of rusty. Okay, out through the door, you haven't taken any damage, right? So the Potion of Vision's still active.
Yep, rock skin active, potion of vision active.
Alright, you see a secret door. And yeah, I think you can see that stone wall as well. That's what you see.
Okay, let's go into the corridor, one south.
Okay, inside the new corridor, you don't see anything new.
Okay. To east, have a look at this long corridor.
Okay, to the north, of course, is the stone wall. To the south, see what you see. Well, he is an elf. All the way down at the end, you can see a stone wall on the edge. Right there.
No more secret doors or traps.
No secret doors or traps visible.
Okay, so I'll retrace to west. Actually, 3 west, and I think that ends my movement. Will I open the door? I've searched and I've moved, so I don't have any other action. So I'll just end my turn there. I won't open the door just now. I'll pass on to the dwarf.
You hear the voice whispering, "Activate another room." Must be Zargon.
Yeah, it must be Zargon.
Alright. He starts humming one of his elf songs from childhood to blot out the voice. Okay. Alright, the dwarf.
Go heroic charge
Whoa.
on the ogre.
I have to consult the card to see what that does. Your opponent quavers at your mighty war cry as you charge him. You attack with 2 extra combat dice, and your opponent defends with 1 less. Okay, so I only defend with 4.
And I'm going to charge with my battle axe.
Okay. Stows the shield. Okay. 4 skulls. Ching. 3 damage.
All right, I'm going to activate slip. And I'm going to run towards that other door.
Okay. When you say that, you're referring to the one across the bridge?
Yeah. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So run down and I'll even open it.
All right. Daring. Okay, he opens the door. Now you've used up all your skills.
Yep. Used all my skills, used my movement, used my action.
Okay, so I'm just going to say you can only see those 3 squares out the door. And you don't see anything new.
Okay.
Very dangerous. Okay. Druid.
I move 1 square to the right and attack the Chaos Warrior behind me.
Okay.
One.
Chaos Warrior defends. Ching! No damage.
Pass.
Okay, this is going to be kind of complicated. Alright. What I wanted to do. Alright, the Ogre Champion is going to shove his way into the room, smashing into the Druid and shoving him into the pit. Alright, roll 1 combat die, Druid.
As I do that, I drink my potion of Airwalk.
Oh man. Well
I
played.
love it. This is a great room.
Okay. Alright, so you're just kind of like hovering in the air, I guess?
So then when the ogre pushes
Well,
him, how far does he actually go?
It's up to you, solve it for me.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, there's no friction. Like, well, how far does he go now? Does he get shoved into the corner, or
Well,
does it go flying?
I guess he would just be hovering
Well,
here, and his
let's-
next turn he'd have to
Let's
like.
read the
disable.
let's read the potion.
There. Okay, let's see. Potion of Airwalk. Because I think I've kind of just added my own little spin to it there. When you've got house rules added onto regular rules, different expansions that never originally crossed over. Okay. This enables a hero to walk on a cushion of air for 1 turn. He does not spring traps during this turn. He can walk over pit traps as long as he can reach an unoccupied square on the other side. Okay, so I guess in this case he would need to just float over onto an unoccupied square.
Okay.
Which would mean he goes into the next room. Is that alright?
Well, you choose. It's your design.
Alright. You just land gently in the next room. He's like, "Rah!" Little one escapes. Okay. So he vengefully lashes out at the monk at the bottom of the pit, who defends with 1 less. Okay, so he attacks with 5. 1 skull only. So frustrated it threw off his aim. or
Still got it.
Yeah, so you took 1 damage.
Yep.
Still alive. Okay, but then we got 2 Chaos Warriors who can attack you. So the one to the north attacks. Oops. Ah, he missed completely. Okay, the one to the right attacks. Okay, that's more like it. 4 skulls. Ching, 3 damage. So he's down.
Okay. Well, on my turn, I'll take a potion and heal up.
Or you can take it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's how the
Um,
death saves are handled.
I'll roll a 1d6.
Okay. Using 1d6 healing. Or respectable 4.
Okay.
It's probably what I should do each time. Just heal you up to the amount rather than giving you full and then bashing you back down to where you were. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go back to the skeleton and his attempts to open the door. It's a skull. He opens it. Nope. He failed again.
All the other skeletons are laughing at him.
Yep.
You were told to guard this. We guard this. You keep trying to leave. Deserters.
Right. Okay. That's going to be Zargon's turn. So, heroes. Starting with the monk. Deep in the pit.
I'd like to come out of the pit and do Eye of the Storm.
I don't think there's room for you to leave the pit at this time, unless you go into the room with the druid. Is that what you're trying to
Okay.
do?
Are those? Oh yeah, I see. They're standing at the top of the pit.
Yeah,
Um,
they're flanking you. So there's this diagonal square is open. Otherwise, everything in the room is full. So you could attack from here, but you would attack with 1 less against these 3
yeah, I'll go to.
enemies.
You have a
I'll go
potion
to
of
the
strength?
top right.
Say that again?
I said, do you have a potion of strength?
He has heroic brew.
Yeah, I have heroic brew and I've got a potion of defense.
So you could attack twice. You could combine it with your ability. So you do like a regular attack and your spinning attack. Or I mean, there's lots of things you could do. It's
Could I combine? Two of my abilities? Oh no, because yeah,
what's your
one
thought?
sec. No, I was thinking of like doing a soaring dragon, and then as I jump out of the pit, do the spinning kick mid-air, and then land back in the pit. You know, sort of like jump out the pit, do a spin kick, and then.
How about this? As an uncommon feat, I'll be generous and say, okay, if you can roll a skull on a single die, you can do that. So you could attack at full strength. If you fail, though, it's just going to be regular, just an ordinary.
I fall back in the pit. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that'd be funny. You like take a nose dive back in, like break your ankle.
Hero quest roll 1.
Okay, you succeeded. All right. Are you combining this with anything else?
So, yeah, I'll do the Soaring Dragon and then. Oh no, that's two. That would be two. That would be two air spells. Yeah. Would that still be allowed?
Well, I said it was okay to do that. You succeeded at the feat, so you're like leaping out of the air, and it does that video game thing where you pause and it's like, and then you do the spin and hit all three of these guys with full attack, and then you somehow manage to like catch yourself and like slide down without taking damage.
Or he straddled the pit.
Yeah, he does the splits. He remembers his training again.
Yeah.
Him training in the forest,
so
the two logs and the ropes tied to his legs. Yep.
Do I do a regular attack then?
Yeah, so it'd be 2 dice.
Okay.
He succeeded. Very impressive. Okay, so one skull against each of those monsters. So the top Chaos Warrior is going to roll for defense first. He takes a foot to the face. Very surprised.
Awesome.
It's almost like Darth Maul. Okay, the second Chaos Warrior. He takes a hit to the face too.
Yes.
This is all happening like in slow motion. And then the ogre is turning around slowly. He's like looking down, he's looking up. Alright. And he takes a hit.
Just brushed all three of them with my foot.
Yep. Okay. It's 5 damage. He's not dead yet, but he's staggering.
Brilliant.
So to give you lots of skull tiles. Okay. Okay, another one used. That much closer to fire. Okay. Next, the elf. Okay, so you've established that this path is just kind of a dead end.
Okay, let's roll for movement. Three. Okay, let's open the secret door.
Okay, secret door opens. The room is revealed. Talk about your explorers. He's kind of been an explorer this quest. Okay, so you see a door. You also see some furniture.
Yeah, well, you not taking damage. Too bad you didn't have the celebrity or the elvish speed or whatever. You'd be moving 12 and attacking twice.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be just incredible. Yeah, celerity.
Yeah, celerity. Did he call it celebrity? You do feel like a celebrity.
Probably. Yeah, it's celebrity potion. You get to do everything.
Unless there's a PR person there, and then you can't do a sit-down and recorded interview. Sorry, still a little bit sour about that, but they did what they could. Okay, there's a weapons rack here, but there's also an ogre warrior.
Okay. An ogre warrior. Three. Okay. Can I see any traps or secret doors in this room?
Thanks for reminding me. Oh, no, but forgot to put this down. There's actually a second ogre in the room.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, there are two of them.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, not good.
Okay, let's go one south and cast Hypnotic Blaze.
Oh, here comes the blaze. These guys don't.
Oh yeah, they only got like one, right? For mind points.
I believe so. Let me just double check here. Yep, only one. Do you have the card handy, by the way?
I do, yeah. When this spell is cast, an illusion of a huge animated flame appears. Every figure in the room or corridor except for the spellcaster must roll one red die. A figure that rolls equal to or less than its mind points is unaffected by the illusion. Rolling a number greater than its mind points means that the figure is paralyzed for 3 turns, unable to move, attack, or defend.
Wow. Okay, so I gotta roll ones for both these guys. Okay. Okay, so we'll go for the top one and then the bottom one. Yep, they're both mesmerized by the flames.
Okay, I'll pass on to the dwarf.
Sorry, I guess the batteries are kind of low on that one. Got another solution here. Just grab one of these. Sorry, 1 second here. Just that one. That's better. There. They're each staring at one of these flames.
Brilliant. Love it.
And we'll say, yeah, it's 3 turns.
All right. Yeah. So it's
Pass, right?
it's my friend the dwarf.
Alright, let me get the screen. Alright. He stares into the abyss.
Let me shoot the ogre.
He knows if he stares
With
into
the
it too
crossbow.
long, it'll stare back into him. Alright. Fire at the ogre.
One skull.
Ching! Managed to deflect it. It was a long shot.
All right. I guess I'll stay right there for right now.
Alright. There's no handrail. Alright. And the mighty druid.
Attack diagonally the ogre.
Alright. Three skulls. Ching! That wasn't enough. He staggers back. Down into the pit. Got him.
And the dwarf did not see the attack, so he thinks that the bouncing arrow knocked him in.
Just let him believe whatever he wishes.
And I pass.
Okay. Alright. Zargon's turn. Chaos Warriors continue their merciless assault against the monk down in the pit. Alright, first the one to the north attacks. One skull. Defend with one less, so 2. Cha-ching! Perfect. Okay, the other Chaos Warrior to the right attacks. 4 skulls. Dodge this. Ching! 3 damage. Still alive.
Only just, I think I've got 1 body point now.
Yes. Alright, this Chaos Warrior is going to move down here. Okay, I've got other monsters. Okay, so this is the first turn where the ogres are mesmerized. So we stay at 3. The undead, once again, are going to try to open that door. On the roll of a skull, they will open. Failed again. Okay. Heroes. The monk.
I'd like to climb out of the pit and attack that Chaos Warrior with Strength of Mountain.
Okay, which one?
The one at the north of the room.
Okay. Alright, so 4 dice. And this will unlock fire. 3 skulls. Impressive. Ching! 2 get through. Got him. Punched him right out.
Brilliant.
Little goblin referee runs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's out! Ding, ding, ding. Okay. That was odd, but you got him.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, the elf.
Okay, can I take 1 step south? Yeah, 1 step south.
Okay.
And I'll arm my warhammer. And I'll drink my potion of strength.
Alright. Not taking any.
And I'll attack this ogre.
Alright. In his vision, he just sees a flame. Wow. Okay, I think you one-shotted him.
Okay, awesome. Right, yeah. Let's pass to the dwarf.
All right.
I guess I'll. Oh, I can't see him anymore. He's
He's fallen into shadow.
Let's arm the tower shield, and I'll hold on to the crossbow, and I'll take a step into the hallway.
All right. Stepping away from the deep pit. Okay. And what do you see? Okay, so from here, you don't see anything at the corner. And the other side, though, you do see there is a stone wall here. And a goblin. Aha!
All right, then I won't roll for movement, and I will just shoot the goblin.
Okay.
Crossbow
Let's go.
1.
All right.
Is he elite?
Nope. The fire pot in his hand explodes, taking him out and hitting these 4 squares. Yeah.
All right, flaming hallway.
All right.
I'll end my turn there.
Got him. All right. Druid.
The druid attack the Chaos Warrior.
Diagonally.
Of course, with a longsword. 2.
Ching, and 1 damage. He's badly wounded. Still alive.
Pass.
Okay. Okay, this is turn number 2 for the paralysis. Okay. We're gonna have the skeleton try yet again to pound through the door. Finally, success. Door opens. Alright, the bad guys pour through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh, they don't know about the secret door yet, so I guess they're just in the room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. Now the Chaos Warrior. He's gonna move up to attack the monk. 1, 2, 3. Continuing his combat with the monk. 1 skull. Ching, no damage. Very well.
Nice.
Alright, heroes.
I do the Burning Spirit, please.
Alright. Alright, you send a beam of purifying flame his way. So, got him. Toasty. All right, any movement?
Yeah, I'll move into the room with the bridge. 1 sec, I'll just roll for movement.
Yeah. Need more than 2.
Seven. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay, so you see the yawning abyss.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Did you want to move in further? I guess I just took you on into the room.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just move down across as far as I can go across the bridge.
Is that 7 right there?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Long way down. All right, the elf.
Okay, can the elf stand in the northwest corner of the room? And I'll arm the longbow and fire at the ogre.
All right. One hit. but also a wrestling move. What's it gonna be?
Let's do Hacksaw Jim Duggan style tackle.
Oh. Staggers to his feet. It's like, I got hit by a flame? I don't understand. Gets to his feet, all he can see is that hypnotic blaze. Okay, so he took 2 damage overall. Alright. Is that it for the elf?
Okay.
Dwarf. By the way, I'm conscious of the time here, so maybe this will be just, we'll finish up this round here.
All right. Can I do a search for traps?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, or giant holes.
This square looks suspicious. This square looks suspicious. Little markers there.
All right, let's go. Three to the right. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, and Bohemius. Last one. Play us out for tonight.
Yeah, sooner or later the mummy is going to open the door. I don't know. Should I follow you, Jacer, or stay back in case the mummy open the door? I think we have to separate here. I have to protect this door.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I thought like it would just be able to connect to get to the elf quicker, but
I don't know either.
Like
So,
I'm getting
but
anywhere. Yeah.
just in case, to contain the flood.
Guys, if it helps you decide, I'm likely to be using my potion of recall at some point soon to get past through rock back and try and get myself into that pit room because I've got this ring that we need to throw in.
You know what? Use the whip to jump this pit. And just move 2 square to the right.
Okay. All right. And so we don't get claimed. I'll just do it manually. Da, 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 da. Okay. And then you wanted to move 2 squares, you say?
Pass. Yeah, I want to wait there.
Right there. Okay.
Pass.
All right. A new turn will begin. Okay, so we'll hold off on Zargon's turn until the next time we play against the Ogre Horde. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Maybe worth mentioning that the next Zargon turn will be the last turn of Hypnotic Blaze for the Ogre.
Ah. It's a good
Oh,
reminder.
yeah. Then they'll be able to defend.
Okay, so it'll change to 1, and then in the next one he can defend, right? Or did I forget to turn it over?
Well, I think what happens is on your next turn, the ogre can't move, but then when it rolls round to my turn again, you're able to defend again.
Oh, going back to the turn that you cast it upon. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because I think yeah. So although you can't move or attack
I could still.
Yeah, you can't move or attack, but by the time it gets to my turn, the ogre will be able to defend again.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. I know we took up some time at the beginning to talk about various things, but appreciate you sticking with us. All right. Let's see. Warbuilder 22J, check it out. Zargon Goes On and On, check it out. So these guys each have YouTube channels. And we can see who we can raid at this time. See who's on.
All right, cheers.
Yeah.
Good game,
Cheers, guys,
everyone.
good game.
Cheers, good game.
Good game.
Looks like we've. Thanks, guys.